All right. Shabbat Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La Alahayana wa Yahweh Bahashim. Yahweh Shai Bahashim Harakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And Lord willing, this lesson will be entitled, You no longer teach that the white man is the devil. And let me change that up a bit. You no longer teach that the so-called white man is the devil. Right? Because the so-called white people, see, white is not an ethnicity. That's a color. And the color of your skin has nothing to do with your, well, that doesn't determine your ethnicity. Your ethnicity is determined by the seed of your father. And furthermore, white people is not even in the scriptures, right? So the biblical nationality or the biblical ethnicity, well, really the true ethnicity of the so-called white people are the Edomites, right? Just like you so-called Negroes, you're not black. You're Israelites from a particular tribe, which is the tribe of Judah, right? Right? And you have 12 tribes, you see? So, and the Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, North American Indians, right? The so-called Native Americans and Seminole Indians. See? But, you know, Spirit hopped on me to bring that point out. But, once again, regarding the title, You no longer teach that the so-called white man is the devil. And, this lesson will be a landback. Oh, shoot. This lesson will be a landback off of the video that the elder Manata Zagbar from the GMS South Carolina camp put up, which is entitled, as you see right there. And it's going into this group. And matter of fact, I forgot. Oh, matter of fact, this group is I don't want to say the wrong one. But in the background, you see one. So if I'm not mistaken, this is one body in Yahweh Shai, which you guys are not one body in Yahweh Shai. You're really one body in Satan, man, you know? So you have these guys basically no longer teaching that the so-called white man is the devil. So they have basically abandoned that teaching, which that teaching is very well true. You know, it's in the scriptures, man. You know, the word devil means deceiver. Has not this damn devil deceived fucking billions, man? Many people, you know? But, so what the fuck are you talking about? But anyway, I have, you know, a good amount of scriptures to bring out. But first I want to play the clip. So let me play it. Lord willing, you'll be able to hear it.
I keep explaining to y'all, quit getting indoctrinated. Get yourself unindoctrinated, man. You know, just the title of the class is going to offend. It's going to offend a lot.
Oh, and you see the title of the class is Jeremiah 10 is not talking about Christmas, but the evil hearts of the elders and the people. So this guy is saying Jeremiah 10 is talking about the evil hearts of the elders and the people. What in the fuck are you talking about, man? You know?
Israelites because they truly believe what they pushing on these streets.
Listen to this guy.
It's sad that the true rebirth is just beginning. It's just beginning, and it's hard for our people. If we were still teaching the white man was the devil, we have people waiting out. So still teaching the white man was the devil, we have people waiting outside. We were still teaching the white man was the devil. We have people waiting outside.
So he said if we were still teaching white man was the devil, we'll have people waiting outside. If we were, past tense, indicating that they are no longer teaching that the so-called white man is the devil, which indeed he is. Right?
Because a lot of people gravitate to hatred.
The Lord hates. So, the Lord hates, nigga. What are you guys reading, man? What in the hell are you guys reading? The Lord hates, doth he not? The Lord hates the so-called white man. Fucking hell are you talking about? This is the book of Romans, the 9th chapter and the 13th verse. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. You see? So what are you talking about? The scriptures say there's a time to hate and a time to love. Basically, the scriptures say there's a time and place for everything. Matter of fact, and I believe it does say, see that? A time to love and a time to hate. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. Starting at the 1st verse, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, which that also regarding that, when the scriptures say thou shalt not kill, that's not what, when you go into the Hebrew, that word for kill is murder. You have to remember, this is just a translation. This English is not the original language the Bible was written in. So regarding particular areas, if you will, in order to get the correct understanding, you have to go back to the Hebrew. And this is an example. When you go back to the Hebrew for that word kill in the book of Exodus, I believe it's 20 and 13, I believe. When it says thou shalt not kill, it's really saying thou shalt not murder. And this proves that it's not saying thou shalt not kill. There's particular times where we were instructed of the Lord to kill. Killing is necessary, right? Verse 3, a time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rend and a time to sue. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. Which the time of peace is coming. Right? Because see, when the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is established, neither the nation shall not war anymore. There will be no more war. Right? And really, that'll be the time to get. Because right here it says a time to get and a time to lose. That's the ultimate time to get. Being the rewards that the Lord has in store for his elect, man. And the 144,000, which the 144,000 are of the elect, but they're a separate section, right? Because you have the 144,000 Then you have the rest of the elect, men, women, and children. Right? And all the 144,000 are men. And are prophets. You see? So, proceeding on. Let me get the first scripture, which is the book of Malachi. Matter of fact, I believe I got to get in the blue letter. This is the book of Malachi, the first chapter, verses 1 through 4. The burden of the word of Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau once again. And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build it, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. See? So, proceeding on, let me get the book of Job, the 30th chapter, going into that cave beast estate that Esau was in. Job 30:1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I will have disdain to have set with the dogs of my flock. Why? Because Esau is known for committing bestiality. He's a fucking filthy bitch, man. Yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. See? And, let me get the definition of the word vile. It says morally bad and wicked. And the Lord hates wickedness. See? And you have a nation of people that are classified as the wicked. See? Which you have wicked ones amongst all nations, but you have a particular nation that is classified as the wicked, which are the Edomites. See? And the Lord hates wickedness, and he hates sinners. You don't believe it? Let's read it. Ecclesiasticus 12:6. For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. Now you may say, well, don't you sin? Well, yeah, we all sin, but there's a difference. There's those that sin with no thought of right and wrong. They just do as they will, which is a doctrine of Satan, a death style, not a lifestyle, a death style. And then you have those that sin unwillingly. In their mind, they desire not to sin, right? And they try their best to not sin. So there's a difference. See? See that? So proceeding on, let me get the book of no, we got that. Let me get Psalms 94:16. See? This is the book of Psalms, the 94th chapter, and the 16th verse. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, and who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? Right? Which who is the ultimate evildoer? The Edomite, man. As it said, Esau is the border of wickedness. So proceeding on, let me get the book of Psalms, the 97th chapter, and the 10th verse. Ye that love the Lord hate evil. He preserveth the souls of his saints. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked. So if you love the Lord, then you hate evil. If you don't hate evil, then you don't love the Lord, man. There's no gray area. Either you hate evil or you love it, damn it. But you should hate it. Next, let me get the book of Romans, the 12th chapter. in the 9th verse. Let love be without dissimulation, meaning basically let love be sincere. Abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. See, abhor that which is evil. The word abhor means hate. Right? Next, let me get the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 15th chapter. In the 13th verse, the Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear the Lord love it not. Which an abomination is a thing hated before the Lord, which Esau fits within that category. See? And what did it say? And they that fear the Most High love it not. Right? Let me see where we're at. Okay, that's good. So, Lord willing, I'll end it with this. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 17th chapter, starting at the 24th verse. But unto them that repent, he granted them return and comforted those that failed in patience. Return unto the Lord and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less. Turn again to the Most High and turn away from iniquity. For he will lead thee out of darkness into the light of health. And hate thou abomination vehemently. So we're instructed to hate abomination. Vehemently meaning intensely. So there should be a passion, a passionate hate, if you will, for wickedness, evil, right? Pride, so on and so forth. This is the book of Proverbs, the 8th chapter and the 13th verse. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy in the evil way, and the foul mouth do I hate. So with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Call Halaim La Alahayan Awa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Harakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Baba Kasha Abba Ba. Wa Shalom DTA soon and stay sharp. Oh, and by the way, the next new moon, let me do this, GMS info doc. Right, the next new moon is October 24th at sundown. So the Sabbath for the next month will be Monday Eve to Tuesday Eve, because remember the Sabbath is dictated by the new moon, which the new moon pretty much is a Sabbath, you know. But because the new moon is the beginning of each month, so in order to indicate the Sabbath, you count 7 days after the new moon, and that'll bring you to the Sabbath. And it'll be the 8th day, because 7 plus 1 is what? 8. See? Right? It'll be the 8th day of that month, including the new moon, because that's the first day. And then you had a second day, the third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, 8th day, the Sabbath. Right? So, hey, just wanted to bring that out. Lord willing, I'll post the, the new moon clip right here that you see. So with that, hey, shalom.